Guys, we are finally back again for another one on this here BrBpTV, another reaction video, guys. And with that said, be positive. It's about mistakes, guys. Welcome to each and every one of you guys out there, out and large, all over the place right there, guys. Let us get into the vibrations for today right there. Of course, guys, we have none other than the one known as Colonel. Middle name is Donnell Benjamin, brothers and sisters. She's the one who actually passed away by the hands of interesting individuals, brothers and sisters. And of course, as you can see right there, the sending off ceremony of Colonel Donnell Benjamin will take place on June 15th. That's Thursday, tomorrow, at the Reconciliation or R&D Holiness Tabernacle Ministries. I think that's near the gas station, brothers and sisters, in Portsmouth. So those of you who want to definitely be there for that, you can definitely go there. It starts at 2:30 p.m. and of course the intermittent the lane of rest of Colonel will be at the public Portsmouth Public Cemetery right there. So guys, remember, tomorrow, Thursday, June 15, 2023, the Reconciliation and Delivery Holiness Tabernacle Ministries, brothers and sisters. That is a very long name. R&D, yes, R&D. I think that is by the Texas. I say Texas. Ruby's gas station, brothers and sisters, in Glanville, just before the bridge, before you enter into Portsmouth, right there. I saw this thing, also very interesting, brothers and sisters. They say, long story short, she grew up with her mother. This is what an individual who apparently knows her is saying. She grew up with her mother, and of course, the individual that they actually take, that was taken actually there along with another individual, and of course, who is her stepfather, which was her mother's husband. He was having, relations with both of them apparently, and the younger sister. Interesting stuff. So this is why wasn't child services called? I'm not gonna get into that, brothers and sisters. That is them and they, that is them. All right, mother got fed up and left with her little one, right? Two daughters. Apparently, it seems like one went back, but he kept the son that he and his wife had together. Colonel, of course, 18 years old by the time she was passed, got pregnant, which most likely, when I calculated it, the little one is like a year and 10 months, which means if you take 18 years minus that, most likely she was around 16 years when that happened to her. Or maybe even before that, because there's 9 months ahead. Because it takes a year and 10 months, the baby is a year and 10 months, but it also takes a precedence of 9 months to make that baby. So there's a possibility that she was probably 15 at the time when that took place. And she got 16. Well, I don't know. But let's continue reading, brothers and sisters. She got pregnant by him and had the baby and went back to live with the stepfather, apparently. She later found a boyfriend and was moving out to start a new life, a better life, I'm guessing, from what she probably thought, where she came from, with her boyfriend, a new boyfriend, while being stalked by the stepfather. Stalked. Yeah, she was being stalked. Yes, brothers and sisters, she was being stalked. She was being macquelled, brothers and sisters. I don't know if that is the right word, but you get my point. She later found a new boyfriend. I was going to move in with him while being stalked by, the stepfather right there several times, including when she was going to work. She and the stepfather had an argument. That is probably what the son saw when, she smacked the stepfather for whatever reason that being. And they had an argument, and sometime before the day she moved out, which led to a squabble. Her clothes were still at the house, the stepfather's house in Chance. So she went back for it Wednesday morning and never returned to her new boyfriend's establishment. Her almost 2-year-old son has been with the mother, from my understanding, for some time now. Of course, when the mother was speaking, she stated that you know, she kept the son, and you know, Colonel was saying, oh, she's trying to get her life together, so when she meets back with her little one, she'll be able to do things for the little one, you know, have a little stability factor there. But from the very beginning, that whole thing was unstable there. But hey, a little one came into the picture. He's innocent, brothers and sisters, so she has a right to definitely do what is right for the little one right there. The almost 2-year-old has been with the mom for some time, which gave her a chance to do something with herself. She went into school, and I'm guessing she did get a job. Upon returning to the stepfather's home, this individual is guessing that he took the chance to then, you know, do her something, which of course I guess we'll have to figure out when the court case is going on, because they apparently took them. You can see they take. Let me show you them right there. I was expecting that to land properly, but yes. So these are the two individuals that you're seeing right there. This is the stepfather, and this is the accomplice, apparently the alleged accomplice. I'm guessing that he took a chance to then do her stuff because he wanted her for himself, which led to her apparent passing. He placed her in a barrel. Well, he's alleged to have placed her in a barrel and then buried her, and what could be his other home, or at her, what could be his other home in chance. So I'm guessing he was some guy who probably had multiple homes. Well, that is what this individual is alleging right there. Anyways, he took her to chance, and then you decided near the Portsmouth hospital, and he apparently lied about knowing her whereabouts. Rest in peace, Colonel Benjamin, right there. But at least, thank God, the family has some sort of closure, because I know they were looking for her. But it's very sad that, you know, it's not in the way that they would have liked. 18 years old, she just became an adult. The world is your playground, brothers and sisters. Cut from under you, and the little one growing up now is going to wonder, what has happened to my mother? Would the grandmother then have to lie and say, you know, she passed away because she was sick, or what? Would her? And then he might go online when he gets older to find out what exactly happened to his mother, and realize the total chaos that ensued with his mother and his father, who is also his grandfather to begin with. Is he? Yes. Well, that's technical right there. His step-grandfather, I'm guessing. That's something else right there, brothers and sisters. But may justice be served in this regard, brothers and sisters. May justice be served. Not only that, the brothers and sisters, but I also have to bring this to light. In Salisbury today at 7 p.m., brothers and sisters, we're going to have Shakil Daru, the young boy, 13-year-old boy, who apparently ended up in an accident. They're going to be having the Candlelight vigil exactly in the same spot where the incident took place, on the Salisbury Highway at 7 p.m., brothers and sisters, June 14th, 2023. So this is the young boy right there. I tell you, he didn't even get the chance to reach 18, man. You know what he could have done, but hey, sometimes we tend to blame God and say, God, why did you allow this to happen? That's a deep question, eh? Why did you allow this to happen? A lot of answers are running through my head, brothers and sisters, but only I can just say, well, God is God, eh? God is the ruler of everything. Some things we might not understand, but He is the ruler of everything. He allows things to happen. Rain falls on the just and the unjust. Why? My little one right there. God is still God. He's the one who gave breath. It is His breath. It's not your breath. No, I'm making you live in, brothers and sisters. It is His own. So you can't make noise. That's why every time you get up, brothers and sisters, you have to give the Most High thanks and praises for that. I know I falter myself too. I need to get back and make sure every time I get up. I sometimes do it throughout the day, but I need to do it when I wake up, brothers and sisters, because we have risen. So it is important that we give God thanks and praise for the breath that He has given us, that we did not deserve, brothers and sisters, but we still get it. So every time we share moments with our friends and family, give thanks for that as well. because that itself is a gift. That's why they call the present the present. It's a gift given to us. So do not take advantage of it, brothers and sisters. I was going to say do not take some, but take advantage of it right there. Of course, Shaquille Daru, Wednesday 14th, today 2023, 7 p.m. at the Salisbury Highway. When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasured smile. That's very interesting right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, you have the information moving along right there. If the government finds drugs in your yard, it's yours, apparently. But apparently if they find gold and silver, is not yours, it is theirs. Interesting. We see some individuals looking for gold or drugs, whichever it is. I see some goat looking to find out what happening. Are they going to be finding drugs, or are they going to be finding gold and silver or diamonds? So what if you're sleeping in the night, brothers and sisters, and somebody decide, hey, you know what? That yard looking nice. Let me see if I can come and plant a herb. You sleeping there? You do hear no noise, brothers and sisters. Next thing, man coming and searching your yard. Hi. This is why you need to get cameras, brothers and sisters, so at least you can have some level of, you know, in this day and age, cameras are not that bad, you know. Make sure your camera is not connected to the internet, by the way. That is another story right there. But make sure it's connected to an intranet, because internet, anybody can access your stuff if they hack your cameras and they can see what's going on in your yard. Okay? I'm just letting you guys know. For those of you who think nothing is happening. Oh, I have my cameras on. All right then. But brothers and sisters, to protect yourself sometimes, especially in the world that we're living in right now, it is good to have some level of cameras, brothers and sisters, because if they find something there and they put it on you, is you yourself innocent, you go in jail, or you going to sleep in jail for a little bit? Huh? You go in Hollywood for a little bit, brothers and sisters? You think you say actor or actress? You yourself don't do nothing but it in your yard, papa, so they come for you. If people have malice in their heart, brothers and sisters, and decide, you know what, let me come and plant something there, and let me sell the person out. They plant it, you know. They come and sell you out now. You end up in jail. That is something else, That is something else, father. Anyways, maybe it's me that have that wrong police out there. If all you can do, explain that for me, please. If somebody plant these things in your yard and you yourself don't know, look your yard bushy there, you know. All of a sudden, them police come, somebody give them a exception. They come and search your yard and they find you have some plants inside there that shouldn't be there. Some herbal remedies, brothers and sisters. And they come and they see there, brothers and sisters. Why should you take the blame? Well, they say it's your yard. It could be you that plant it. But then you have to prove it's not you that plant it. If you don't have no cameras inside, how are you going to prove it's not you that plant it? But that's something else, we got, sir. That is something else. Or maybe they might look at your track record to see what you've been doing back in the day. But if you was doing things way back in the day and you stop, you change your life, you stop your dirty ways, and somebody decide they come and spite you, they look at the boy, that is some interesting vibes, you guys have. Hey, anyways, brothers and sisters, I shared this yesterday.
Problem, they give all your sleeping pills, they give all your dotish pills or something, man.
It have to be. You know why I say that, brothers and sisters? Because apparently I saw some stuff taking place. Antigua Observer or Antigua whatever news thing decided they're gonna put this out there. Apparently there's some sort of outrage, outrage, brothers and sisters, outrage that took place over some incident that took place over the weekend, I believe it is. Some individuals was playing, what is the proper term I've used so YouTube don't come for me? Some individual was playing tit-tat with some woman's face and her body. Tit-tat, you know? Tit-tat. Yes, man. Tit-tat, brothers and sisters. And apparently, Dominicans didn't get outraged by this. This is people overseas that getting outraged. Boy, residents in the neighboring island of Dominica are expressing outrage over the severe, tit-tat of a woman by a popular businessman from a community in the south of the nature island, the Caribbean. The woman is seen being slapped around by this man. When another man tried to intervene, he himself get her boss a slap by this alleged abuser right there. I saw the video, I can't share it on this thing, unfortunately. Anyways, guys, he then proceeded to, play tit-tat with the woman by doing things that you've seen right there, brothers and sisters, and shoving her in the process. Reports from Dominica are that this is not the first female to have received such, public tit-tats. from this said man, and yet still he's not been arrested yet. Okay. It is a sad day, Dominic, when a woman can be tit-tatted like that. But it is even worse when the same woman goes right back into his den. Yes, brothers and sisters, yes. This is statistically proven. People who have been in certain types of relationships that they should not be in, they still end up going back. There are even some women that say, if you don't give her tit-tat, you don't love her. There are some women that say this kind of craziness. That's why, you know.
Give all your sleeping pills. They give all your dotish pills or
dotish
something.
pills, yeah, dotish pills, man. So yes, brothers and sisters, this tends to take place. And there's a number of reasons for that. They might feel, hey, at least getting my tit-tattids. Well, at least I getting some money on this side and whatnot in this hard economy, so I have to go back. It could be. But guys, don't get me wrong. I blame the man for doing this. Yes, true. But I also have to ask myself questions, which is necessary. What did the woman do to the man? Don't get me wrong, you know. What the man did was wrong. But what did the woman instigated? Now, guys, there's a reason why I would say these things. You know why? You know why? Because though women might not be physically as strong as men, sometimes they might be emotionally I was going to say a T word, but you know, the Al-Qaeda, I was going to say she might be emotionally dangerous and might be instigating the very thing. I know girls have done this to me before. Yes. I know one of them gonna be watching this video. They try to play with your mind. You cannot play with your mind like this. You go crazy. So she should try and play with my mind and stuff to get me to react to and all kind of things. But you know. You know. Guys, why do women do these things? And then when men react physically now, they see the physical thing and they completely neglect what the woman most likely have done. People want to say in society that all these women out there are like angels. No, they're not angels, you know. So remember, guys, who that eat the fruit in the Garden of Eden now? Oh, yes, man. And then what she do? She blame it on this serpent. When she know what God tell her not to do, not to eat it. The your creator tell you not to eat it, but you say, no, this serpent tell me. Okay then. Brothers and sisters, stop hitting people. And fellas, if a woman trying to give you trouble and thing, trying to play with your mind, leave the woman alone. I don't care how nice the thing might be. Stop your dirty ways, man. Matter of fact, everybody need to stop their dirty ways because this is unbecoming. Another thing that I was told in this regard, it seems like they're saying the police don't like to intervene in this kind of matters because it's man and woman business that they don't like to intervene in this kind of things. But I believe when it gets to a certain extent of violence and it's this kind of something there, sorry YouTube for saying the V word, but if it gets to a certain word, certain level of a certain V word, brothers and sisters, I think there should be some intervening in this. Especially when you see the little ones growing up and they see these kind of things they're happening. If they constantly see these things happening, they'll think it's okay. They'll think it's okay. But then again, human beings are human beings are easy, you know. Human beings will know what is wrong and still do it. They will know what is wrong and still do it. As I'm saying this day, guys, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of how bad information does spread. And then the good information really doesn't spread at all. The good information really doesn't spread because people like, oh, whatever. Some people might get jealous of good information and say they don't want to spread it. It's interesting. I know this for my very videos, you know, brothers and sisters. When you see there's some beef, when you see there's some beef happening, brothers and sisters, oh, my video is making ding dong. But when you see I talking about the good stuff and you know different, you know, upliftment, brothers and sisters, don't look for that video to get much traction. I mean, it'll get because you know people want to see what Mr. Lick's saying, but on the basis of people who are not subscribed, and it'll most likely get further. I know this for my own videos. So guys, we need to do better. But then again, asking people to do better and then doing better, they might say, yes, man, yes, we need to do better, but the actions doesn't follow suit, no? It's very interesting right here. Anyways, brothers and sisters, let's move on. to this day. I saw this post. All right, it's post. Nah, a number of persons sent this to me right there, and this is about Matt.
I'm sorry. He brought up the frozen joint.
We have to talk about it.
I have to tell you.
Tell me about that.
I was actually a teacher at the time at Central School.
Okay.
And teaching. Matt was a little boy at the time.
Boy, oh la you guys are. You was teaching Matt as a teenager, man.
Teaching infants, and you know, we used to have lunchtime in these years. So you would go home and have your lunchtime, and when the bell rings again, you go back. So Matt was in my class, and everybody came in and trying to do a lesson with them. Matt is sitting down there crying.
Matt does cry now, boy. Matt used to cry. Matt used to cry. We were that's crazy.
Crying. So I woke up to him. Yeah, I walked up to him and I said, "What happened to you, Matt?" He said, "And listen well, you know." So I buy my frozen joints and I put it in my pocket and I'm looking for it now and it's not. I would never have said that if you didn't bring it up. But
frozen joys is the kind of little thing that does melt in your mouth. When you see you put it, it does melt in your mouth, brothers. It's a little square thing. Back in the day, they used to have frozen joys in Posse. And how much I used to sell that now? 5 cents? 5 cents for frozen joys. Probably today it's 50 cents for frozen joys. What they doing right now? Because I know ice pop used to be 25 cents. Right now ice pop is $1.50 and $2. Boy, I tell you, boy. But hey, I guess hardening a piece of juice is gonna make a lot more money. Hey, electricity go up. Hey, you have to use your electricity in your fridge for you to harden the ice pop. That is something else. But mad your frozen joys melt in your pocket and you go for you checking, boy. You know, like the ants, they packing their food on this side, man. You know what, boy? I want to get my food. I'm happy. I gotta eat my food later. Then some other creature just come and thief your food, but no creature come and thief mad frozen joys now. Matt put that in his pocket, checking. Yeah, that go be there for later, man. That go be there for later, man. Matt checking. Boy, I go back for my frozen joys. But somebody wanted my frozen joys. But people wicked in that place, there. But why me, Lord? Why me? Matt probably said, why me, Lord? Why me? Matt frozen joys in his pocket disappear, boy. But that is a catastrophe, we got sir. When you're frozen joys, that is a catastrophe, we got.
he brought it up.
Everything melted.
Of course it melted. And he's looking for it now.
It
He can't find his frozen joint.
He's crying. Yo, Matt, we have one of you. We have one.
Matt, your teacher sell your dairy, boy. As I looking back, I wonder if I have any kind of funny kind of vibes when I was growing up. So if teachers have to ask me any questions, it might be like, yo, Mr. Lex used to do this and that. What I used to... Oh, I remember I was preschool. I remember it like clear like daylight. Let me give it myself. I remember in graduation, liquor boy in graduation, you know, I boisterous, man. I checking boy. Guys, since I liquor, I never like graduations. You know? I checking only just wasting time. Only come and give speech. People don't remember nothing you say in this speech. Only just make me hot and I don't like this thing, man. So as a little boy, I was in the back. I remember what I had to say on the mic. I remember. I don't can tell you. That is all your business. If you wasn't there, well, you're not there. But I remember exactly what I had to say on the mic when I passing through. Anyways, I passed on the mic. I said what I said, and I went to sit down. Then people have me in dress, man. A long graduation clothes, man. And I boisterous, man. It hot. Gasa, I just put up my foot and I just fall over. I just put up my foot. I fed up, man. I just put up my foot and I just go. Hey, that was something else, boy. So Matt, yes, you are your frozen joy. My own not terrible like that. But Papa, I was boisterous and I checking these people have me in the heat there. I remember that like clear like daylight. I remember every single thing. Sitting on the bench at the back, it had 3 rows in front of me. I remember who exactly was in front of me. I remember the twins who were in overseas, they were on the side. I remember them. I remember like I see it, you know, right there telling you, hey, graduation as a liquor youth. I was probably what, 3 years old? 3 years? Yeah, man, around there. I was very, you know what I mean. Anyways, brothers and sisters, I just thought I'd put that out there. Matt own out there, so I might as well put out one. I just put up my foot before and I just go over. Hey, that is something else. And I remember turning around, come back up, and I stand up and I want people start to do like a sneaker, so I go back and sit down. I was vexed. Hey. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts right there. I know we laughed, we cry, we reminisce. But guys, let me just show this once again, guys. Kenel, sympathies to her family and friends who knew her. Such a beautiful girl right there, man. But so unfortunate, her funeral service will be tomorrow, 15th, at the Reconciliation and Deliverance Holiness Tabernacle Ministries in Portsmouth. And of course, that starts at around 2:30. I'm guessing viewing will start at 2:30, and then maybe the send off will start at 3 o'clock, whichever it is. And today, brothers and sisters, remember Shakil Daru. Of course, the Candlelight vigil will take place at the Salisbury Highway starting at 7 p.m. tonight. I'm not sure if I'll be there because I have a number of things I have to do a bit later on. I don't even eat lunch yet. I'll eat lunch. Guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on that post notification if you want to get the videos as they tend to come through when I drop my videos right there. You want to get notified? Subscribe with the notification bell, brothers and sisters. Notified, notification bell. Click subscribe, click the bell, and of course click all so you get all the videos as I tend to post them right there. And then, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video on this here BrBpTV. Be real, be positive television. Boom, bam.